Okay, we are live, I think. Upcoming. Yep, we are live. So I'll create a plan quickly. I'll describe you what my plan is. Hopefully आज कोई setup मिल जाए. So यार इतना एक YouTube दा हो सका. Oh come on man. What the fuck. पता नहीं कित्थे गया वो. I don't know. Cause मैंने chat नहीं देख रही हम. Okay, everything's working. एक ना पता नहीं कितने चैट्स दिख रही ਸੀਗੀਆਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ व्यू YouTube लाइव लव गया select stream this one. Okay, this is working. Not working. 21st October. All right, I'll quickly show you my plan. Profiles. Okay, so if I just look at, I'm just looking at very basic candlestick chart, and I see some demand formation from Friday 17th of October. So I'll mark those levels, and I'll check with the profiles है कि मैंने dual confirmation चाहिए होंदी है कि if those levels are strong or not and कित्थे form होया हो. So I'll just quickly mark those levels on my candlestick chart. Demand. Okay. So I'm looking at 6643 level. 6643. जेड़ा कि बहुत थल्ले है. So okay. Price is not at 6643. 6643 the generally price have to do so much work, and I will just extend this here. Price ਨੂੰ बहुत work करना पैना. 66. I'll just delete those levels ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੇਰੇ जिन्ना ते मेरा interest नहीं हैगा ਹੁਣ. I'll delete this level. I'll delete this level. I'll extend this level. This level's good to me. Okay, I'll mark it as this. So आ level में क्यों mark कीता? See all of these buyers. आ सारे buyers देखते पे, and the price couldn't go up. Stream सही है, stream सही है. So ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਆ देख रहा, and price closed below those buyers, and there were buyers around this level as well. So I will just quickly make this level like that. So ਜਦੋਂ मैं level mark करदा पे, it's not hard and fast rule कि मैं इत्थे ही कोई trade लेना है ना. कि I'm just looking at this as a zone कि आप particular zone maybe 5 to 10 points, not 10 points because 10 points ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਰਾ ਹੋਰ level trigger ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ. So maybe around 5 points ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉੱਥੇ ਕੁਝ ਦਿਖਦਾ ਹੈ, then I will take a trade. I'll just say buyers. Okay, so I'm looking at these levels. So see, buyers came in here. If I extend this profile, buyers came in here. They were able to break out above this, close above this, and then buyers were hitting a wall of passive sellers, and they were not able to break that wall. So my first plan here, I will look for, so if I'll just quickly make a plan here, Control Y, I want to play longs above this, above 6, 7, 8, 8, 5 if buyers can hold above. Okay, so मेरा first plan इत्थे की बन गया. I want to take this long. I'll change its color to green. Okay, so first trade मेरा है. पर इधर flip side की मैं देख रहे हैं. If buyers can come, if I take a screenshot here. Okay, I'll quickly show. So if buyers can come here and they are not really interested in these levels, I see signs of exhaustion, and then sellers step in and I see some kind of imbalances, or I see some kind of aggressive selling, high delta, high negative delta, then on a pullback I will try to take a short here to target this level. So that's my first plan. Okay, so mera still thesis, I am 70% long biased because price is inside this new balanced auction, new auction area. So mera overall bias still long de vich a. So when I see this, I am naturally long, but I am open to play shorts if I see sellers. Then मेरा second plan है here, if price, price currently इत्थे है, if price opens around this level and then I see buyers around this level, so I won't wait for a pullback. I will be long on the first move. So if I see buyers here, I will play longs. Okay, targeting, break of overnight highs. So दूसरी चीज़ है here, I don't want to take trades, exactly इस level ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸ਼ੋ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ exactly ਇਸ level ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ trade ਲੈਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ. The reason being, see the value. Okay, so ਇੱਥੇ buyers and sellers are in agreement. So I want to take trades outside value. ਉਹਦਾ reason ਇਹ ਹੈ ਜਦੋਂ price outside value ਜਾਂਦਾ, there's a lot of stops hitting, there's a lot of newbie traders jumping into trades, and then I can capitalize on those. The best model which works for me is I capitalize on other people's pain. I know it sounds ridiculous कि मैं किसी होर दी दुख दर्द तो मैं पैसा बना रहा, but that's the best model which works for me. So I will look for a trade, hold on, at this level. So somewhere around like that. Okay, okay, so that's where I want to take long. I will quickly mark this level. Above this level I am long biased. Okay, kisega okay, so see, properties, I will change the color to green. So these are my long biases. So second thing is I can play shorts, but for me to play shorts, it's very likely that I will get caught up in this zone especially. So what I usually do is I see all of this value, so it's not giving me a clear picture. So what I do is I'll go to studies, I'm looking for 20 days settings. I will change it to maybe, I'll check 10 days. Still not the greatest. 5 days apply. 30 days. Nah, it's not giving me clear picture of where the balanced areas are. So if I stick to 10 days, yeah, that's better. So if I stick to 10 days, as long as price is above this level, I am long. Par J price. I'll mark this. Ace level to niche janda, then I'm looking for shorts. You know, it's very high probability for me to play shorts below this level. So ਇੱਥੇ ਮੈਂ ਕੀ ਕਰੂੰਗਾ, I'll create a short plan. Control Y. I am looking, not locking. Okay, I'm looking to play shorts if price gets below 6740 AGG. Great. Aggressively, and sellers hold offer below to target 6722/6715. Okay, so that's my short plan. So I'll mark this as, you know, Sierra charts, it's super complex. I've made all of these charts. I took some of these charts from some of the traders, and I just, you know, made them look better. Yep, perfect levels, perfect. So that's my plan for today. You see, on a longer picture, on a higher time frame, I'm looking to play longs in this zone. You see this ledge? So what does it mean? There's not a lot of interest here. So if these buyers are super strong, these ones from yesterday, they will try to hold this level, because once that level breaks, there's not a lot of interest at those levels. So the price will move swiftly, and it might consolidate here and then goes down. So that's why I don't want to take trades in this zone especially. So I want to take trades if I see a quick push right when that level triggers. If I see price comes here and consolidates, I'm not taking any trades. So, oh fuck. That's my plan for today. Okay, so that's good. Now I move on to Bookmap. So that's heat map. I talked about this yesterday. I'll talk about it again. So these green bubbles, these are aggressive market orders. These red bubbles are aggressive market orders to the sell side. So green bubbles, buyers hitting the ask. So red bubbles, sellers hitting the bid. So these ones are orders, resting orders. Anyone who wants to buy at a specific price, so they will put passive orders there. And देखो, it's not just general public ਜਿਹੜੀ trade करती है. So market makers, they have to buy and sell. They don't make money from moves. Market makers पैसा ਉੱਥੋਂ नहीं बनाते कि price ऊपर जा रहा, price थल्ले जा रहा. I change the scene. So market makers ਉੱਥੋਂ ਪੈਸਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਕਿ price ਉੱਪਰ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਜਾਂ price ਥੱਲੇ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ. Market makers make money from tick spread. So ਇੱਕ tick ਦੇ spread ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ they will have a sell limit, and ਇੱਕ tick ਦੇ sell ਦੇ difference ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ spread ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ they will have a buy limit. So because ਹੁਣ ਦੇਖੋ, ਜੇ market makers, if they are selling, they have to do it. Okay, you have to understand this. Market makers have to do it. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ obligation ਹੈ. They have to provide liquidity to the market so that the markets can move. Okay, so ਹੁਣ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, if market makers are selling, I'll give a buy example because that's easier. So ਜੇ market makers ਨੂੰ, you know, ਇੱਕ ਡਿੱਗਦੀ ਹੋਈ market ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਇੱਕ plunging market ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ buy ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈ ਰਿਹਾ, then they are in loss. So what they do is they have to hedge their positions. Hedging the matlab ki hai, they have to manage their risk. So how do they manage their risk is by, so jadon market girdi hundi hai, you know, there's a lot of interest by sellers, so market makers have to buy. So to hedge their positions, they have to sell puts, more puts options. On options, it's a whole different scenario, it's a whole different instrument than futures, than the spot, than the cash index. It's very different, it's very complex. So I won't go deep into it. So there's something called gamma exposure. If you want to learn about it, it's very complex. It took me a while to learn it. So I usually look gamma exposure when the markets are at all-time highs because it gives me targets. So gamma exposure is basically just telling you where the market makers are positioned and where their gamma will flip. I hope it's not super complex for you. So I'll talk about these concepts in like proper videos. I'm not planning to make any videos right now. I will do it later. पता नहीं मेरा YouTube क्यों नहीं वो दिखा रहा YouTube Studio. YouTube क्यों नहीं वो दिखा रहा YouTube. OBS disconnected. Reconnection successful. यार मैंने चैट पता नहीं क्यों नहीं देख रही थे. I'll try to get a chat. Hold on. I'll be back. Ask red bubbles, sellers hitting the bit. Oh, all right, I'm back. So now the plan is just to wait and see how the market reacts. I'll remove some of these levels. I don't like those levels anymore on Nasdaq. So if I show you profiles, see how Nasdaq bounced off this level perfectly yesterday. This was a distribution high which I was looking at, but क्योंकि कल market open ही इस level तो ऊपर हुई है, then I wanted to see a pullback which breaks this level first and then buy a step in. That's why I didn't take any trades. Okay. You don't see confirmation. I talked about the pillars I use to take trades, which is context, location, and confirmation. So I'll look at those three pillars. If all of those pillars are present, I am taking a trade. Otherwise, I'm staying cash. So on the S&P, there's a supply zone. I still use candlesticks. I won't lie. I still use candlesticks. They give some useful information, especially especially a bit of context to me. I use supply and demand zones. They form because of aggressive participants or due to consolidation ranges. So that's why I still use those. And they still work perfect. They still work perfectly. So the only thing is I don't like this clutter here. I don't like this clutter. This is a lot of clutter to me. So I will use this as context. I won't initiate any trades in this zone. I want to take trades. This is an important level for me. I'll just quickly mark this level. So I will see how the market opens. I'll wait for it and then see. So this is super good confirmation for me to take a trade. You see all of these sellers, all of this absorption, and then buyers are pushing the prices higher. I wanted to take a trade. So, shit, I can hear myself. This is super good confirmation for me to take a trade. Hold on. You see all of these sellers, all of this absorption, and then buyers are pushing the prices higher. Okay. So I saw this absorption, I saw these buyers pushing the prices higher. I wanted to take a trade long here, but the thing is market has not opened. So when market opens, you know, cash opens, New York opens, it's all over the place. In first 5 minutes, all the monkeys gonna be trading, so I don't want to be initiating a position before the market opens. Stream. Hello, banana Wi-Fi. Hey, your name's very interesting, mate. Okay. Market is open. Wow. This volatility is... This volatility sucks, man. I've never seen an open like that. What the heck? That's super weird. Super weird. Okay, so OBS is off the charts. Manav here, lol. Manav. So I'm not looking at the OBS right now. I'll check about the data. Market watch. Today's Tuesday. Opening remarks. No data, no economical data. So that's cool. Look at the charts. I want to see price at this level. If this gets supported, I will take a trade. Currently it shows me it wants to go down. So Nasdaq rejected from VWAP perfectly, and ES is at the supply level. Interesting bids coming in here. I want to see how these bids react, and I want to see how the buyers react to these bids. Currently the sellers are strong. Okay, sellers took out this level. Scale. I want to change scaling settings. Middle mode. Okay. Code Saab, Rahul Kalia, ki hal chal? Okay, I'm in long. I'm in long here at 71.5. My stop is right under 70.5. So I'm just gonna target those 85s. I like this hold from the buyers. So I'm in long in here, 72.5, and my stop is just below this level. And I'm looking to take an exit at 80. So 80, I'm looking to take an exit. So if I draw this, if I show you footprint and I show you the tools, risk to reward, I'm looking for risk to reward. So my stop is here, my entry is around here, and my target is that. I'm up 5 points in a very low volatile market, so I'm gonna make my stop somewhere around here, 71, just to safeguard myself from stopping up. So it's in my favor, very tight stop. I want to see a push from buyers, a quick push. The only reason I'm managing my trade so early is because Nasdaq is showing some weakness. So if Nasdaq can hold above today's open, I'm super confident in this trade. Otherwise, I'm gonna close at break even. So I like this. Sellers are not super interested in selling at these levels. I like this. And buyers are holding above this. So it's just 1 point risk for me now. So that's just 1 point risk to make 3.5 hours. Okay, sellers stepping in. Into these buyers. I want these buyers to defend this level. Cool. They defended this level. Now I'm just looking for an exit. Just a quick exit. So I took a long here. My stop is just around here, 71, and my target is 80. So if I show you this, Holy shit, my mic was mute all the time. So I've taken a long here at 6772.5, and my stop is just 1 point below, and I'm just targeting 6780. Holy shit. That's alright. So I'm managing expectations because market is not volatile, and I'm already up 5 points in this trade. So my stop is very tight, and because the market is not volatile and it's between yesterday's range, I might look for an early exit if sellers come in right at this moment. So managing expectations. Yep, sellers are stepping in. Still in this. I'm still in this. I want these buyers to defend this level. 6774. Otherwise, I'm gonna exit this trade. So I'm just targeting a very quick scalp into 6780, and I might be done for the day. Because my stop is very tight, I'm entering with a heavier position. So my risk is standardized. So I don't like this. I don't like this move. If these buyers can't defend this level, I'm out of this trade. I'll show you footprint. Okay, I'm out. That's alright. Wasn't even a loss. It was very tight, super tight. So I manage trades when markets are not volatile. I manage early. I like to put my stops at break even as soon as I see price going in my direction. That's alright. It shows me $15 negative on my charts. I took, my risk was $100. So it's still not a, I won't count it as a loss. So I still have got capital left. So the next level I'm looking to buy is here, 6.2, and I'm gonna stay cash meanwhile. What is that? Discovered. So first trade, I took one trade and it was break even, almost break even. I'm looking for another trade, another opportunity. I talked about this pre-market that I will use this as context. I will use this clutter as context. So I'm seeing sellers stepping in, buyers getting absorbed. So I will use it as context that sellers are present. So, oh wow. I'm in long again. Same target, now with a better entry. I want to see the buyers hold above this level now. Okay, some buying coming in. All right, didn't like it. I took it off. I need to reset myself. I think I'm getting some emotions getting in the way of my trading. So I'm in drawdown now, so I have to manage my expectations. That would be my last trade to manage my risk. I'm looking for buyers to give me a context to take a trade, otherwise I'm gonna close the day. So I'm still long biased as long as price is above this. This might be a fake out. Yeah, I don't see any solid confirmation right now. If I draw this zone here, I want to see buyers go above this and then hold above it to take a trade now. Now I'm more into short side, but my target would be so small because there's a lot of interest by buyers at lower prices that I won't be able to make money out of it. So yeah, you see this is a buyer getting absorbed. This buyer is getting absorbed by the sellers, passive sellers. Refresh. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I want to see price above this level and hold above this level. Then I will look for longs. Meanwhile, I'm not looking for any trades at these levels. The first trade was good. That was really good. I took one contract off here, so that's why I managed my risk pretty well. I was able to managed the trade well, so I cut it off at break even, almost break even. The second trade which I took here, that was a good confirmation because I had this level of interest and I saw buyers coming in, so that's alright. That's part of the game. As long as my risk to reward is super high, I will keep on trading. Okay, now it's becoming bullish, a little bit bullish. I'm in long here, super tight stop loss, just below 64.5, and I'm targeting 80s. And then that would be the last trade for me. I'm not taking any more trades. I'm seeing some buyers getting into the markets, so I want to be with them. Okay, up 4 points. I'm up 4 points. I'm very close to make it break even. I want to see a push by buyers. I'm sitting on my hands looking at it. Just one more push and I'm making my stop break even. I want to see these buyers getting rewarded. Okay, that's cool. That's good. Super good. I want the price above 74. So I'm seeing sellers are super interested, super interested. But I'm gonna follow my plan. That's in my plan, so I'm gonna stick to it. I want these buyers to take out all those offers. What is it? Bookmap. So there are a lot of offers above this, and I'm not sure what to make out of this. That is it absorption or something else? But I'm seeing sellers are super aggressive. Yeah, sellers are aggressive. Okay, I'm out. So I've taken a couple of losses. That's all right. That's my first red day of the month. So I still have got one trade left. So I'm gonna wait. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I'm not seeing much right now. I'm seeing sellers getting aggressive. Well, this is my line of sand where if sellers take over this market, the market's gonna go back to 6744 level. So I don't wanna see that. Rahul, are these option contracts? Nah, bro, futures. So this level got triggered. If I see buyers here, I'm gonna take the market long soon. Studies. Nah, selling is so strong. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I don't like the profile today, to be honest. Some buyer came in aggressively. This one. No follow through. So I'm gonna mark this level. I'll see how price reacts here. Wix, what is Wix doing? Wix is super bullish. Okay, I'm trying last long. One final long to target high of day. I want volatility and aggression from buyers. If I don't see it, I'm off. We I like buyers holding this level, holding this low volume area. This is super important for buyers to hold, otherwise the market will test yesterday's lows, and that's super bearish, super bearish. But I don't like the consolidation. Yep, go ahead buyers. Okay, I'm in profit now. I hope it goes above this level swiftly, 66, and buyers get interested in paying higher prices. So I want the price to go above 66 for me to target the high of day. Now the price is above yesterday's value area, and I'm seeing a lot of absorption by the buyers, passive buyers, at a key level, which I was looking at in the pre-market. The only thing is, yeah, that's good. VIX is going down, which means the volatility is going down. Not volatility, which means the fear index is going down. So, oh, awesome. Perfect. Now my stop is at break even, so this is a risk-free trade. I'm up 10 points and I'm up for the day now. So if price comes back, I don't give a shit. I'm happy to close this in a loss. That's alright. So if I capitalize on this trade, that would be, I'll show you. Tools, risk to reward. So my entry was at 62.5 and my stop was just around here. And my target is, hold on, see, bear with me. My target is this. Footprint. Yep. So my entry was here. My stop loss was just around here. I'm taking some of these contracts off. Just taking around 50% of my position. I'm seeing some selling coming in. And I'll leave the runners to test this 80. So that's good. Buyers are defending price, and I want a push from buyers to take this market back above the high of day. The VIX, the Nasdaq is weak, so if Nasdaq can find support here, that will push ES to even further highs. Price is still above my entry, so that's good. That's really good sign. I like this. Amazing. You see where price bounced from? If I show you the chart, you see the circle I've the rectangle which I've drawn here, and price bounced perfectly from there. That's where my entry was, and now price is rejecting from this rectangle. So that's why I took some of my contracts off at this level, because that's where sellers were present. I saw this red big large bubble, and I'm leaving the runners to target those 80s because that's my other key level. So if price can bounce here, I'm targeting those levels, those high of days. I'm seeing Nasdaq trying to bounce from this level. And ES is holding bid. Buyer is jumping in from a key level and taking out the sellers. So all of those sellers which stepped in the morning, if the price can bounce from this level, all of those sellers will become buyers, because now they have to buy this move to cover themselves. Buyers defending, buyers defending. I'm still up big amount. I don't like these offers stepping in. I want a buyer to sweep those offers. So VIX is still, so I'm already up around 2 hour. So my trades are pretty much break even for the day. I want it to be above 68s now. I'm seeing a lot of buyers holding this level. So बहुत important है ये level कि ये break होवे and then market rallies up from here. I'm seeing Nasdaq holding bid. All of these sellers will become buyers. I'm gonna look at the footprint. Yeah, I like this. I really love this. Push, 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 push. Surprise is now at VWAP. I'll take some contracts off at VWAP. There's a wall of liquidity here, so I want these buyers to defend it. Yeah, that's exhausting. Super, super exhausting. Liquidity is getting away now. That's cool, that's good signs. Now I want these buyers to hold bid and not get absorbed. One minute. Come on, go above VWAP. I don't want to see any rejection here. Nice, nice push. That was a great push. Oh, that's great. Fucking amazing. That is freaking sweet. I'll take some contracts off here. And I'll leave the runners for a move higher. So I took 4 trades. First one was break even, second one was a small loss, third one was a small loss. This one is a big hit. I'll break those down. Now I want these buyers to keep pushing these prices higher. Because there's VWAP and I don't want to see a rejection here. So I'm off my hands. I'm not gonna micromanage this now. I'll keep this running if it hits my target, because I've just got 2 more contracts open and I've taken out 4 contracts. I was in this trade with 6 contracts, so I'm keeping my hands off. Great push, great push, great push. Do 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 do. I've taken 1 more contract off at this level. Now just 1 contract running for this 80 level. Amazing trade. Amazing. Oh, fuck. Would have been my first red day if I would have not taken this trade. So Have to take the risk, man. You have to take the risk, otherwise you won't be able to make money. So I'm not talking about कि तुसी जिन्ने जिन्ना रिस्क ले सकते हो तो ज़्यादा रिस्क लो. You have to take risk. Financial markets are super risky, so you need to become a risk manager first before becoming a trader. I'm taking all of these contracts off. So I'm done for the day. I'll show you. Hold on. I'm using a very old system. बहुत पुराना system use कर रहे हैं मैं. So I'll show you. Display settings. Today is that day. Apply all. Okay. File. Save log as. Folder. Desktop. So the software which I'm using, it's from 19. I don't know. Future contracts doesn't need any expiry date, right? Nah. Futures ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ expiry ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ bro. Futures ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ expiry ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ. So futures ਇਦਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਦੋਂ expire ਹੁੰਦੇ you will get the spot. ਤੁਹਾਡੇ cash index ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ change ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ. So I'm not waiting for those 80 levels, 80 level to get triggered because I'm seeing some exhaustion from buyers. I'm off the risk. You know, it's mentally exhausting. So I don't want to. Oh यार आ क्या lock हो गया कुछ 21 आज 21 yeah, so that's cool. I'll open my trades a lot. So wasn't a huge winner, but still I'm green on the day at trades. You see, so ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਜਦੋਂ 3 ਟ੍ਰੇਡ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਾਸ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ I start losing my emotions. So ਮੇਰੇ emotions ਵੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ. That's why I don't like to trade after 3 losses in a row. Edit executions. Six, 7, 6, 6. Oh. Six, 7, 6, 6. Wow. So that was a 5-hour trade. Win in the chats, guys. Win in the chat. Win in the chat. Okay. Cool. I'll see my executions. 6, 7, 7, 0. Seven, 0, 6. I'll change my screen here. Profiles. and I've imported my trades into TradeZilla. So you see how I was managing the risk. So one trade outperformed my two losses. So I एक trade सेगा मेरी यहाँ दो different executions सेगी. So this one trade outperformed all of my losses. So I made somewhere around 600 New Zealand dollars. That's like 30,000 rupees. I'm not trying to hit a home run. I'm just following my plan. So I would trade. I would write. मैं एक साथ मैं दो स्टार ही दूंगा because I took a trade at a level which I discussed that I won't take a trade. So this wasn't a good trade. I just saw confirmation, so I was a little bit blind about the long bias. This trade was great. I would rate this 4 stars, and my risk was managed pretty well. And yeah, that was a good trade. And this trade was amazing. This was a huge winner. So what was the setup? The setup was fail to reverse. I will talk about these setups. And then emotions, trust of system, reversal. Was the trade planned? The trade was planned. Volume was good. What could have been better? Nothing. Setup grade A+. So this was also a A+ trade. But this was what was it? AIB? What was it? I was looking at it as this trade was objective, yes. Playbook used. Trust of system, continuation, volume was average, setup A, yep. And then this was I won't say this was an objective trade. So मैं की करदा मैं TradeZilla ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ मैं import कर लेना अपने trades that how I am performing, and if it's not an objective trade मैं weekend ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ मैं देखूंगा okay why did I take this trade, what was the reason I took this trade. So I will replay my data and see the price is moving down now. Bookmap, the price, I took an exit here 78 exactly here, and the price moved back. So that's why I don't like profiles which are like this. So how should I explain you? You see this profile? This is a very balanced profile. So buyers coming in here, sellers coming in here, buyers coming in here, sellers coming in here. So that's a balanced profile. I don't like to trade balanced profiles with heavier size, but because I saw some good confirmations and saw my level of interest getting triggered, I took a trade, I took some risks. That's all right. That was great. I'm still green on the day. Not a big day, but if I show you my month is going pretty good. Great. This is my first month where I didn't have a single losing day. So if I show you this, okay, so I'm up 3,143 US dollars, which is around 6,000 New Zealand dollars. I also have some investment portfolios, and my win rate is 57%. Look at the average win to loss trade. Average win to मैं win rate ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ मैं ज़्यादा focus नहीं करता. I look at मेरा R multiple ਕੀ ਆ. So ਜਦੋਂ मैं win rate ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ focus ਕਰਨਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ, I'll start losing my edge and I start losing trades. So see, my average losing trade is $55 and my average winning trade is $236, which is great. 4.3 hours, it's great. It's huge. And आ 2 दिन मैं ट्रेड नहीं ले, मैं मंडे कोई ट्रेड नहीं लिया because I didn't see any confirmation. I didn't see any confirmations on 15th of October. I didn't see any confirmations on 16th of October, so I was just sitting on my hands. So good start to the week. So that was a good day. Any Zella insights? Nope. Any Zella insights? So that's great. You know, Umar has made this software. It's amazing. So that was it. I'll break this trade down now. So the price came into this level. If I show you on the profile, I marked this level pre-market, and you see this. Above this level, I am long biased. You see this text which I wrote pre-market. So ਇੱਥੇ price ਆਇਆ, and I saw ਕਿ buyers, passive buyers are absorbing. So ਜੇ ਮੈਂ book map ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾਵਾਂ, I saw this bid getting filled and then buyers coming in. ਹਾਲੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਕੋਈ ਇੰਟਰਸਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਇਸ ਮੂਵ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਉਣ ਦਾ. So ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ, I saw price is getting defended by this buyer ਜਿਹਨੇ ਆਹ ਆਫਰ ਸੀਗੀ ਉਹਨੇ ਇੱਕੋ ਟ੍ਰੇਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਗਜ਼ੀਕਿਊਟ ਕੀਤੀ. ਫਿਰ ਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫੁੱਟਪ੍ਰਿੰਟ ਦਿਖਾਵਾਂ, where's my footprint? If I show you my footprint, you see this big buyer, ਇੱਕ buyer ਆ. So this is ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ green bubbles ਦਿਖਦੇ ਪਏ ਆ, ਜਿਹੜੇ footprint chart ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਆ, these bubbles are just one trade by one person. So ਇੱਕ buyer ਆਇਆ, he took the price above these this level, above this level, and I saw, you know, sellers are not interested in selling at these levels. You see, there's no imbalance, or there's no high negative delta. So that's when I start seeing, okay, the sellers might be exhausted. So I took a trade here exactly at this buyer, and my stop loss was just below. My stop loss was here, just below this passive absorption, and my target was, again, first was high of day, and the second was 80, which was my level of interest. So jab price ithe aaya, so absorption, I was like, okay, I've made money, I'm out of my position completely. So I took my trade off exactly here, 7778. I took some partials off here. So that was a great trade. So when I take 4 trades in a day, that's a very big amount, very big number of trades I take in a day, which I don't really like. So ਮੈਂ ਹੁਣ ਵਾਪਸ ਆਪਣੀ ਜਰਨਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਊਂਗਾ, and I will see ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਗਲਤ ਕੀ ਕੀਤਾ. So I've taken one stupid trade. एक stupid trade ਸੀਗਾ. That's why I told you guys I'm leaving the charts, because I need to mentally reset myself to come back into the charts and then analyze again with a fresh mind. ਜੇ ਹੀ ਮੈਂ 1-2 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ trade ਕਰਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ, I would have blown up my account, mate. So that was a great day. I'll see you next week. Meanwhile, I'll keep you guys posted on TradeVest. ਉਹਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਕੰਟੈਂਟ ਪਾਉਂਦਾ ਰਹੂੰਗਾ, and I'm not I don't care about money generation from YouTube or money from anywhere. I don't give a shit about it. So I'll use this as a journal, because ਹੁਣੇ ਮੈਂ stream ਦੇਖਦਾ ਪਿਆ, I was looking stressed, and I felt some stress when I looked myself from my mobile phone, and I was like, okay, a stupid trade siga. This was a stupid trade. So I see myself stressed, that means I've taken something very stupid. So jeda my second trade liya si, that was stupid. So the third trade I made money. Third trade stupid siga. Fourth trade I made money, and it outperformed all 3 trades. So first trade was good, that was great. Second trade was good, that was I would say A setup, not A plus. Third trade was stupid. Fourth trade, amazing, great. So I'm done for the day, guys. 1 hour, no, sorry, 2 hours and 1 hour into the market, and I'm closing the day. It's a very choppy market. I don't want to stay on the charts today, so I'm off. So if I show you this, you see how choppy it is. I tried to buy the market here, and then I tried to buy market here, didn't work, and then I bought it here. This was a stupid trade. This was very stupid trade because it wasn't at any key level, and then price came here. I saw these buyers. I bought it here. Stop loss just under here, and I exited right at the top. So I'm done for the day. Anything? Who's watching? Nobody's watching. So I will use this as a journal now. It was very exhausting. मेरा दिमाग कुक अप होया है, कुक. So दिमाग पूरा कुक होया है because I took one stupid trade. So that's why my head is cooked up. I don't want to repeat those mistakes. Maybe there was a pressure because I was doing this live. Maybe that was the pressure, but yeah, I've taken one stupid trade. I don't like it. I don't like it. So yeah, that was it. That was me. I will come back next week and we'll do more of these sessions. I closed the day green. That's basically the point of trading. So yeah,